G'day, good morning everyone. Oh, I'm walking around making it wobbly, sorry about that. It's Sunday, it's a really nice day down here in South Australia. It's meant to be 40 degrees Celsius. In America, and that's like sort of hot, probably 100 or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a really lovely day. Anyway, I didn't come out to tell you about the weather. I came out to show you something pretty cool. Look at that, hey. Lawn's looking all right. It's had a bit of a banging this year. Sorry about the shaking. I've been a bit crook. People who know me, I've been a little bit crook, and I'm on immunosuppressants, and one of them's steroids, and they sort of make you a bit shaky. So I'll try to hold it as steady as I can. What I want to show you is this, all right? It's a fly trap. Now, you know, we all know what they are, all right? I mean, generally, they look like that. That's a real cheap eBay. It doesn't really work very well. But get lightning. Who's that sneaking by? Carton water. This, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I thought we had plenty of rain. Anyways, look. This is one of my fly traps, right? See if I can hold it steady. You can see them all. Let's see them wiggling around here. Look at that. Look at them go, right? Now, you all recognise that, right? You recognise the top. It's a brand name. Anyway, it was outside hanging in a tree, and then I went to fill it up, clean it out, fill it up one day, and it wasn't UV stable, and the clear plastic bit on the bottom just fell apart. So this is a pretty big pickle jar. To get you some perspective, hang on a minute. Some good for, oh yeah, here you go. Standard size soft drink can, that'll do it. So there you go, that gives it, oh yuck, there's maggots crawling up the side. So look. It gives you an idea how big it is, right? So now what you got is you've got the lid. Obviously it doesn't screw on the pickle jar, so you just sit it on top, bit of gaff tape like that. Obviously you can't hang it up, it falls down. Well, you could, if you like, put it in a, you know, I don't know, you could just wrap some wire around it, chook wire around it or something. But obviously you can't hang it from that, it'll just get hot in the sun and that'll fall down. But anyway, just wanted to tell you two things about it. You get that green powder stuff, right? No worries about that, but it's not cheap, is it? I mean, let's face it, it's not cheap. Jesus, I'm shaking, I'm so sorry, everyone. It's, anyway, I decided one day, I didn't have any green powder, and it really was starting to stink, you know, because it sits here a bit. And, you know, obviously 10,000 rotten flies, lots of protein, it starts to stink. So anyway, bloody off I went, tipped out the flies and the water. And, oh, yeah, point on that. If you do that and you've got a dog, we had a dog called Skipper. It's really sad she died. She's a good dog. But if you've got a dog, maybe bury the stuff, because whenever I used to tip it out, our dog Skip, this is like a pretend dog that my son got my awesome wife for her birthday, and then there's like a cool little wombat. That's funny, isn't it? I don't know, that's not what Skip looked like. That's like one of those weird sort of dogs, but it's a cool looking dog thing. But now what you do, so anyway, I cleaned it out, right? I'm losing the track here. I've cleaned it out, it's all good. And I've gone to fill him up, and gone inside and realised I've got no green goop. So I may have chuck a bit of, you know, obviously they're just going for the stink, the flies are. I'm just going over here to show you something. And oh shit. But I had another one, right, that had stinky water in it. So what I did, I went and got myself a sieve, which is in here somewhere. Where did I put that damn thing? Oh, I don't know, I've chucked them on the floor here somewhere. Anyway, you know, your standard variety goddamn sieve. Fine, you know, like straight, what do you call it? Not a colander, a sieve. Where the hell did I put that? Anyway, I've got that. Get yourself a bucket and tip the water and the dead flies through the, oh, look at the shaking. We've got thunder. It's meant to be clear and hot 40 degrees. I'm so sorry about the shaking. And so you get your sieve, get your bucket, tip the water through the sieve, get rid of the flies. Then, say in a jar that big, we'll make a mixture of about 20% stink water, good quality stink water, and, you know, so about 20-25% stink water, and then normal water, and then you get a low level of stink that brings the flies in without the disgusting rotting protein smell that comes from having this many flies because I mean, you can't see it because of the freaking shaking. It's so bloody annoying. I was trying to do some welding yesterday and it was bloody awful. I was trying to do some MIG welding. So you can see, like, that's, I put the fresh, awesome Siamese stink water in there about, that's 2 weeks. And you can obviously, you can't really see, but down here, like that's solid mass down to there. And then obviously all the new ones on top. And if you want to add a wetting agent, which is a cool name for a drop of detergent, it also helps when, as soon as they touch the water, they sink. So it's good. Anyway, that's it for the video. I just wanted to show you, you don't need to go spending money on those little sachets. Maybe, I mean, if you're a bit worried, I wear gloves because I'm a little bit immunocompromised, but you wouldn't have to. I mean, just, you know, obviously don't pour the shit all over your head because you'll stink like a rotting carcass. That's how I just wanted to show you that. And any jar, it doesn't have to be a pickle jar. You can just gaff tape those lids onto anything. I mean, I thought about getting a 20-litre bucket and celasticing one of these lids onto a 20-litre bucket with a lid. Obviously, drill a big freaking, say, a 40, 50 mil hole through the plastic lid. And then you'd have one that'll last 6 months. But there you go. It's going to be no help to anyone at all, but I was sitting out here smoking my vape and having a cup of coffee, and I thought, you know, probably people chuck these things away and it's such a waste of plastic, and just because the bottom bit's dodgy. So yeah, I've got another one over there near the fort, and that's working really well as well. And yeah, the bigger the volume of water, obviously the less it evaporates, because this little one up here, can you see it? It's an eBay special and it works, but nowhere near as good as these. So you know the brand name of these, you recognise the lid, I'm not going to say it. They're really good, by the way. They're worth buying brand new. But when they get a bit buggered, don't chuck them away. It's just a waste of good resources. Just do a dodgy like this. Works really, really well. And when people come around and visit and it's sitting here, it's actually a pretty good talking point. People go, they'll sort of say like, bloody hell, Simon, how did you get so many freaking flies in that thing? Alrighty, have a good day, and once again apologise for the shaking. See y'all.